can say at this point that it is a female body. We can't identify it truly yet. The ME is working on that to try to identify the body. If we do, they're going to work on dental records and so forth to do it. If we do that, we'll send a press release out saying we've identified the female body. But right now, we know it's a female body that was found in the swamp.
Do you believe it's likely that it's Danielle Jelinek?
You know, we're hoping for it in the sense that we can put a closure for the family. It's in the vicinity where we expected to be able to find Danielle because of the conditions the night that she went missing, because it was that heavy snowstorm. So this is kind of our search area all along. I promised them if we found anything that we would bring them up and just talk to them and prepare them if it was, but we can't identify that. The family is pretty shook up. I think they knew this was coming all along because I had several conversations with them to begin with, and they just wanted to be notified. So this whole perimeter with that, we had about 300 people up here at that time. We searched this whole area, but again, we had 18 inches of snow at that time period, so we were able to find it. I can tell you that the body is a female body, that there was decomposition because it's just the weather, but I can't tell you any more conditions of the body in that aspect. Right now we're going to do an area search right now with our reserve deputies to look to see if we can find any more evidence. It's a swamp, so it's a moving bog besides, so it's not an area where you would bring a whole bunch of people to the search when we had to wear waders to go out there. It was just easier to bring the airboat out there so that we had a platform for the ME and the BCA just to work from.
If this is Danielle, can you talk to how significant that would be for this case?
Oh, it'd be really significant. It's more significant for the family, for the closure of the family. But it also gives us more evidence to be able to look and see what happened that night. Doing a test from the ME, find out what the cause of death was and so forth, so that we can predict what happened that night. We haven't stopped any of the searches. We had the initial citizens come up and search the area and the initial thing. We've had family members come up since then to help us search like boat landings and so forth like that. But our fire departments, our reserve deputies, our investigators have never stopped, and we searched the pond behind Aaron's residence several times in that whole process. So we would continuously do it. If we got a tip, we went out and searched that area. This area has really been searched a lot, but it just happened that the snow left and the ice left, and we know where we found the body. We don't know if that was the actual place the body was left. The body could have floated, could do anything like that. So those all those questions that we're still working on. Today's search, we basically got together on Thursday to talk about, okay, now where are we going to go with this? The weather's starting to cooperate with us. I mean, let's face it, Mother Nature hasn't been cooperating with this case from the get-go. So we finally sat together and said, where are we going to do? We came up with the idea to send the swamp area because, like I said, it's such a swampy area. We didn't know how we could search it. So we decided to get a helicopter, and that was how we found it.
How are you feeling?
Sad, because but also elated that we did find a body. We suspected Danielle, but I can't say it is at this time. But at least we get a closure for the family. Hopefully, they suspected it is. So.